Hi guys, the book that I'm going to talk about today is called Sylvester and the Magic Pebble by William Steig, and it was illustrated by Quentin Blake. The summary of the book is that Sylvester was a donkey that found a magic pebble that could make his wishes come true. When he first found the pebble, it was a very rainy day, and he wished for the rain to stop. He was very surprised that it stopped raining, and that's when he found out that the pebble could make his dreams come true. But in order for his wishes to come true, he had to be holding the pebble. He was very happy and he wanted everyone to know about the magic pebble, but as he was crossing the strawberry hill to get home, there was a very hungry lion. And he was so scared that he didn't know what to do. He could have wished for so many things, but instead he wished to become a rock. Since he didn't go home that day, his parents began looking for him, but they couldn't find him since he was now a rock. A month went by and they were not able to find him. His parents didn't know what to do, so eventually everyone gave up and they imagined that something terrible might have happened to him. Sylvester was very sad that he was a rock and he thought that he would remain that way forever, but one day Sylvester's parents decided to go to the strawberry hill and have a picnic. And while they were there, they were sitting on a rock, which was actually Sylvester. Sylvester was asleep, but he woke up when he felt that his mother was there. Then he realized it was his parents. Later on, his dad found the magic pebble and told his wife how excited Sylvester would have been if he was there with them, especially because he loved to collect pebbles. Then he put the pebble on top of the rock, and that's when Sylvester wished to be a donkey again. Everyone was very excited and ended up putting the magic pebble in a safe place. Now for the visuals. Sylvester looks a lot like the donkey from Shrek, but the only difference will be that Sylvester has blue eyes and Donkey doesn't. I think he has brown eyes. The colors are very soft and pastels, as we can see in this image right here. In this page, we can see his parents were talking. We're asking everyone if they haven't seen their son. We also see how they are wearing clothes, even though they are animals, plus they are walking in two legs. We can also see how colorful this book is. All of the visuals are so kids and even adults could understand the story better. The pictures are also kind of bright, so it can capture the kids' attention. Like in all of them, they are pretty bright. For the genre, I think it will be fiction, because even though the book does give information on how the parents feel when they lose a child and how they can get very depressed, but we all know that animals don't talk and they definitely don't wear any clothes. Plus, there is no such thing as a magic pebble, as much as we would want to. This is a children's literature book and also a picture book. It also has a lot of imagination, drama, and it can even be a mythology book. But the setting, it is realistic. The quote that I like the most would be when Sylvester said, "From now on, I can have anything I want. My father and mother can have anything they want. My relatives, my friends, and anybody at all can have anything anybody wants." Because it shows that Sylvester was a very kind donkey, and that he cared about everyone and he wanted them to be as happy as he was when he found the magic pebble. He also pretty much wanted to solve everybody's problems. Moving on to the strengths and weaknesses of the book. some of the strengths that the book has are that it teaches kids love, also hope, gratitude, loyalty, patience, courage, faith, and also to include others. It is also a very interesting book, and I think the images are really pretty and colorful. There are also some weaknesses. For example, this book also doesn't have page numbers, so kids have to count the pages if they want to know in which page they are. There was also a problem with this book because they tried to ban the book because the police was illustrated as pigs. And let me show you guys where it is. It's right here. So it's, but I honestly don't see the problem. It's just a book, but we can see it right here. And another weakness would be that this book was meant for first graders or children from the ages of 3 to 7, but I think it should be from 7 to 9 years because the book is a bit long and it shows paragraphs and full sentences, so I don't think 3-year-olds are going to read this book. But instead, their parents will have to read it to them. And lastly, Sylvester and the Magic Pebble can be used in a classroom setting by asking the kids what wish would they make if they had a magic pebble, or they can also tell what their favorite part of the story was. I can also ask them what would they have done if they ever saw a very hungry lion. And lastly, we can make a drawing of the emotions that they think Sylvester was feeling when he wished to be a rock. Thank you.